Hey, Mr. Biden, I think you are the most ugly and dirty politician on planet Earth. Yes, and you only have one solution: NATO first. And your dirty country offering other countries tools that allowed them, like Germany, getting inside human brain cells, program the human brain cells, and offering those dirty Nazi rats out of Germany to torture day and night till the victims are gone. Yes. And no one stops those dirty Nazi rats out of Germany, because they're doing this since Mr. Kohl were Chancellor in Germany. And it is a military tool that the United States offer those German Nazis. They still terrorize after 37 years inside the listening cells, day and night. They grab out the viewing out of the seeing cells and ban it on a computer desktop so that they can see the normal life. And then those dirty Nazis out of Germany, they cut out of that viewing material, they grab people out of it, and then they program movies, and then they torture the victims with that movies they programmed inside the dreaming cells. They also, and those Nazi country did the last 2 years, they also ask if we join, yes, if we go to the Ukraine, helping the Ukraine people or the crazy president, Mr. Zelensky. Yes, what the Nazis doing. They ask. And when you write about that, they block everything. Yes? Because those Nazi rats are in the brain cells live. Yes. And no one really care. Not even the Americans. And they say that such democratic and fair country. No, it's not. The NATO is a mere military allies. They work together, and you want to grow. That's why you only a dirty president, and you don't know anything about the environment of our planet Earth, because you have one religious, not you personally, you don't go in church and pray, and neither do that one politician out of Germany. No, you only invest in getting bigger, having more military power. Yes, and what's happened now? Since 5 days we have again fire, wildfire. And now, after 4 days, yes, you send some firefighters into Chile, you offer them help. But are you able to help? No, you are not. Because the only way to stop those fires is using water. Put the water on the forest. But does it work? Huh? What about the wind? You don't have an opportunity to stop the fire because of the wind. Yes? There are no opportunities. And when you think about the last year, there were also wildfire everywhere ongoing. In Mexico, in North America, as well as in Canada. Don't you notice when the smoke out of the wildfire comes from Canada, moving southwest, you hardly can breathe. You close your manufactories, you say stay inside, it's dangerous, the people are forced, they can't breathe. Yes, and now, what we got? We got all around the planet ugly orcans, ugly wind. You don't see this, you don't understand this, where it comes from. And considering the first I said, offering the German Nazis tools, that they torture people day and night. Yes, now for 37 years, and they're still ongoing. And those German Nazis, they denied that it's happened, and you know it's true. Yes. And when a human being get tortured, like you're going to work, and then those Nazi rats have access to the sleeping cells and keep you awake 3 days, 3 nights, 4 days, 4 nights, like 1996 into coma, 7 days and 7 nights. Isn't that crime? There's no investigation because the police, the prosecutor, always makes the cases down. They don't investigate because, yes, this is a military dirty Nazis, and you are proud to offer those Nazis tools to do so. And what for? What for? Nazis keep human beings alive, awake. Can you tell me that? Huh? No, there's no answer. Yes, slave trading visibles, viewing, remote eye. Is what this Nazis doing. Yes, day and night. And there is no queen politician, because queen politician does not know that those Nazis exist. But the Pentagon knows, the Secret Service knows, and of course the mass media. Because Mr. Cole had an idea. He invited, call it medical science, just grab a human being and connect it and invite the journalists to watch the suffering and call that medical research inside the genetics. Can you imagine that? That's why tortured people gonna die. Because those dirty Nazi rats, with all the crimes they did since '87, the victims have no chance to stop that. They are unable to stop a data transmission. And if they try to hide, it's no opportunity, because your dirty NATO machinery, they fulfill your American dreams. Get rid of politicians, or no, normal human beings who want to stop this. And now what you have? You see what you have? You only want to cry. You only want to raise your country, grow. Is your country a holy country, like you said? In God we trust? No, not real. In weapon you trust. But you don't understand the planet Earth. You don't understand that. And how to stop you from doing more shit on the planet Earth. It's not possible, because you're a proud guy. You think everything what you're doing is fine and nice, and you have the power to kill us all. And how old are you? Don't you think it's time for you to retire, the criminal of war? Yes, why I said criminal of war. In 1991, Mr. Bush spread the lies that Saddam Hussein were developing chemical weapons which he can use. And he asked the Congress to do something against the Iraqi government, and you did. And Mr. Biden, you vote to attack Iraq because you were listening to a CIA-loving man, Mr. Bush. Yes, he's a leader behind all industrial military things. And what we did? Oh, yes, we had environment problems over in Europe as well. The sky turned black because Mr. Bush, he used TNT, explosive, and gives the order to destroy the oil fields, that Saddam doesn't have any kind of petrol for his tanks anymore, that his military people has to withdraw. Yes, and just because the sky turned black, it is the worst crime on our planet Earth which ever been made by human being. ever been made. And you don't see things like that. You think the planet Earth is a wealthy planet. It is not. You know, we live in a balloon. Yes, the balloon is closed. Outside we can't live. It's minus 270 degrees. It's too cold for human beings. And if we go outside the atmosphere, we can't breathe because there's no oxygen in there. It means we are forced to live on a planet Earth like it should be. And we don't want to leave the planet Earth to look for another planet where we can live. No, not us. We have one planet, and the NATO is destroying that planet because the NATO is a military allies and they stick together, and each single country of the NATO can make his own shit. And when the country of shit, where the single NATO country did, then you stick all together, say, yes, if you attack one of the NATO countries, they stick together. And is that justice on planet Earth? No, it's not. So, it means the whole construction of the NATO is one of the dirtiest things on planet Earth. And the fire, the burning oil fields from 1991, yes, that destroy so much things because it's plastic burning oil. You know, out of the oil, how many products the human beings create? Out of the oil. Oil is the most important thing for the economy. Yes, everywhere. Like when you see Germany import 100% oil. They don't have own oil. They import. So they are totally depending on oil. Because look at the cars. They're all colorful. The paint, the painting, yes, the color is built out of the oil. Look at all these plastic bags we got. Doesn't matter where you look. On food, on drinks, everything on computer, everything on the car. It's all plastic. Comes from the oil. And I can go on with that. But that's not the issue. How are you going to stop? How you stop that there will be another one burning oil fields? You threaten, and you always, with your secret service, with your military advisor, you provocate countries You produce weapons like each country of the NATO do, and you export them. And then, no, America, huh? There is no country in Africa who can reach America. So you don't care. You are in a we bomb out of the sky, and no one really can reach the United States. So that's unfair, don't you think? And what you got when we talk about the last year? In February, the same as now in Chile, the wildfire, start burning. Yes, and it burned and burned, it burned in February, March, April, until October, non-stop. And what happened? You see, now, there's another wildfire. In Chile now. You can't control it anymore, because we live in a balloon. And a balloon, everything which we burn is going up in the sky, but can't leave the planet Earth, because the planet Earth is closed around. There's a vacuum outside our planet Earth, and the vacuum is responsible that the Earth were a ball, like a ball. So everything which we burn, wildfire, oil fields, is going in our balloon, and it comes down. And this is the reason why we have these two big holes, ocean holes, ozone holes. You know, we have two. One is over Europe, and the other one is over Northern America. Yes, and that's why it's destroyed by us. We did it, but we don't care. And some politicians say, yes, this and that is responsible for that. That's right. And the sun, because the atmosphere was built by the developing of the planet Earth, and no human being did anything for that. The same as all the enemies, same as all the plants, the fruits, the grasses. It's all built by the developing of our planet Earth. God hasn't done anything on that. Yes? You don't believe in God. You don't pray that the future, that we as human beings have an opportunity to survive. No. You wanna crow. The dirty Nazi country, Germany, wanna crow. Yes, I call that Nazi country because they dialing in human brain cells, and they torture till they gone. Oh, it's more easy to kill human, better believe in medical research, medical survival. No, it's not. It's not. These are dirty Nazis who kill human beings. And when you start getting demand, it means the killing already started. Not the torture, but they still go on torturing day and night with your tools that you, under the time of Jimmy Carter, were offering Germany. And who's behind that offering? Mr. Bush, the Bush family. And he never been accused, he never been sentenced, and you belong in a military prison because, yes, there were no chemicals that Saddam were produced. So, and these war crimes, I mean, the damage on the environment your country did that time. You don't care, you don't care. And now you are unable to stop wildfire because of the ugly wind the wildfire created. And what you know about our planet Earth? You drop bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb on the planet Earth, and you don't know how sick this is. Consider, if you look deep inside the planet, you know, if you turn around, you know how many miles, how many kilometers that is. If you cut the planet in half, what do you think? How thick is the thing we live on? You know what's under? Yes? It's a magma. It's magma. Nothing ever gonna happen to the planet Earth. The planet Earth going to survive, no matter what we're doing. But the thing we live on, the ground we stay on, with all the mountains, with all the water, this is the thing which has created us, created everything, but we don't see how thin it is. And dropping bombs and knowing there are waves under that skin, if you cut it and see how thin it is, it's like a skin, it's like an egg. No, not like an egg, precisely like an onion skin. And you crazy bastard, you drop bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. When the magma is shaking, look at the earthquake. Yes, particularly the last year. It's going on, going on, going on, going on. Look at the wind, the stormy weather. Going on, going on, going on, going on. Look at your west coast. Last year, was it December or November? What happened? Flash flooding everywhere. And the waves, such high. And the rain. Yeah, what do you think? It's not only in America, the water. And now it starts on the other side, on the west coast. Going on, going on, going on. Yes, because of the things which were going on the last year. And you crazy NATO, you didn't have all the equipment to work on against the wildfire. No, you make military maneuver, you threaten, you want to grow, but you are not a green constitution. Yes, you are, including Germany, an ugly brown conclusion. Yes, I hate Germany, and I'm not afraid to say what those Nazis doing. And they blackmail the media, the powerful media, ARD and ZDF. They invited them to enjoy the suffering of the victims. Yes. So, and you make enemies, because having enemies on the planet Earth, it's good for the profit. They are afraid. No, look at the Eastern European countries. They are afraid that another world leader can take them or bomb them or getting in. But Putin only want to stop the NATO from growing, because the NATO is a dirty construction. Yes. And look, when you go inside, Russia only have one voice. China have one voice. Korea, Northern Korea have one voice. But the NATO is military built construction. They have 40 voice. So in the United Nations there never been any kind of fairness. Yes? So what does it mean? When the European countries, which are a part of the dirty and ugly NATO, want to grow, they put money on the table, that the European economy can grow, the territory of Europe can grow, and they offer weapons that invited leader like Mr. Zelensky, you say, yes, I want to have manufactories, I want to build, yes, I want to be a member of the NATO. No, not the NATO. I want to be a member of the European community. What does the dirty European community doing? They say, yes, you're welcome, but first you have to be a member of the NATO allies. What for? What for? And Mr. Zelensky is sick. He wanna tell European people like me what is independency. Independency is having our own country, don't let them blackmail me, and stay independent instead of step into a community. Because if you look in the sanction, yes, or this punish tools, the tax, I mean, that time Mr. Trump were president. What did he do? Hey, Germany, how can you do this? How can you do this? You're totally dependent on Russian products like gas. And then he didn't win the next election. But He created inflation because the dirty European community, which tolerate killing human beings by using NATO equipment, yes, they're still torturing day and night. And they are such ugly and jealous. Jealous? Yes, they are jealous. Because they know I can build up my own company. Yes, I can work, even if I don't have a lot of money. But I can make my living. But no one can make a living when Nazis are connected to human brain cells and those Nazi rats keep you awake. You lose everything because the Nazi country are jealous and don't want to give you as, yes, a queen, a real queen. I'm not in politics, but I support queen people and I love queen politicians because they think about things, yes, that we as human beings can live in health, having healthy food, yes, and we want a peace on earth, but the Queen politicians, they only have 15%, 20%, and they call it in Germany democracy, when the Queen people have right, but they call it democracy when they vote in the parliament and the rest is against it. So it means 20% and 80% on the other side. That's not democracy when a party have right. And now, at the moment, they try to destroy the Queen politics. Yes, after such short time. And what the others doing? Look, what happened in the East? Huh? What happened there? Bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. You construct everywhere conflicts because you call it democracy and Western world. But it's only dirty, you know, controlling their country, huh? Having nice contracts, huh? You producing the weapon and you offer them to buy, and you got the products you need for the country. It's everywhere the same. And how are you going to stop that? Huh? We wait for the next wildfire and the next flooding. And wasn't that beautiful temperature which you had that year, in that winter time? And we have everywhere on the planet such ugly wind, so many tornadoes, so many hurricanes. And if it's not a hurricane, strong wind like hurricane, every week around the planet Earth, because you are such stupid. You going in the air, you're going on sea, you're making one maneuver after the next maneuver for those dirty politics. You have money, you invest the money. But what about the children? What about the environment? You don't stop that shit which you're doing. And that's why you, Mr. Biden, you were since 1991 a criminal of war, and you keep on doing dirty shits. yes, like you did before. And the human beings in America, they also suffer. How many people die by hurricanes, by tornadoes, by flash flooding, by high waves? You don't care. You don't care because you don't understand the planet Earth. Huh? So better, if you say you're a Christian, you go on church, yeah, and stay out of the politics. Because you've got to understand the creation of the planet Earth, how it is built, yes, and only if you understand that, you understand, you are able to understand what a planet, who the planet works, yes, and you drop one bomb after another, and you tolerate that Nazis stepping in brain cells and torturing people till they gone.